Data visualization is a powerful tool that transforms complex data into clear, compelling visuals, enabling faster and deeper understanding. In this video, I will explain the top 10 data visualization and, more importantly, when to use which visualization. Let me first talk about the data, which I will use to illustrate all visuals. The data is related to cars and it has various information such as the brand name of the car, technical characteristics, and the price. Now let me show you the top 10 data visualizations, starting with the simplest one and moving on to more complex ones. The first one on the list is the simplest but the very powerful bar chart. A bar chart is a widely used visualization tool that represents categorical data with rectangular bars. It is ideal for comparing quantities across different categories, making patterns and differences easy to identify at a glance. For example, here we see a bar graph of average price by brand name. We can observe that Jaguar and Mercedes-Benz have the highest average price. A very simple visual, but gives very powerful insight. Now let us move to the next simple but very important visualization. A line chart is a type of data visualization used to display information as a series of data points connected by straight lines. Here we can see changes in car prices based on the make of the car. Line charts are simple, and their simplicity and clarity make them a go-to tool also for time series analysis. Alright, let us now move to next chart, which is a bit more colorful. It is one of the favorite chart of data analysts, and it is the scatter chart. Scatter charts are particularly useful for identifying correlations, trends, clusters, and outliers within datasets. The scatter plot here shows the length versus horsepower of the car, and the color of the dot is based on the price. We can observe that as length of car increases, the horsepower also increases. In addition, higher the length and horsepower, higher is the price. Now let us move towards more complex charts. And it's my pleasure to introduce to you one of my personal favorites, the radar chart. A radar chart, also known as a spider chart or web chart, is a graphical method for displaying multivariate data in a two-dimensional chart with multiple axes. They are useful for comparing multiple items, and here we see comparison between diesel cars and gas cars based on various characteristics. We can observe that diesel cars are high on all characteristics, while gas cars are high on horsepower. As you can see, that radar charts are very powerful as they compare multiple dimensions. Hopefully you are enjoying the video till now. Now I will turn up the heat. Are you ready for it? Let me talk about heat map, one of hot favorite visualization for data scientists. A heat map is visually impactful as it turns numbers into color patterns. Heat maps reveal hidden trends. Using the heat map, we can observe that Jaguar gas cars have the highest price. Heat map are also useful to see missing data. For example, here we see many cars do not have diesel cars. Before we go into the next interesting chart, the tree map, let me give you a bit of history. Tree map charts were invented by Ben Schneiderman in the early 1990s. Tree maps revolutionized how we view layered data, offering a compact and information-rich alternative to traditional charts. A tree map is a compelling data visualization that transforms hierarchical data into a mosaic of nested rectangles. This tree map shows relation between car, fuel type, and engine size, and we can observe that Mercedes-Benz has the largest engine size. This design allows viewers to grasp proportions and relationships within complex structures at a glance, making it ideal for exploring everything from financial portfolios to file system usage or product sales. Alright, my friends, I am really excited to talk about the next visualization, which is the hierarchy chart. A hierarchy chart is a powerful visualization that captures the structure of relationships in a top-down tree-like format. They bring clarity to complexity by illustrating parent-child connections in a clean, intuitive way. I am hoping that you are liking all these visualizations. If you want to try them out, you can do so on our platform experiencedatascience.com. No coding is required and it will be fun. As you can see that we have now moved from simple charts such as bar charts to more complex one. But we are just getting started and I have many interesting visualizations to show. Let me now talk about Sunburst Chart, as the name suggests is inspired by the sun. A sunburst chart is a captivating visualization that displays hierarchical data through concentric rings, with each ring representing a level in the hierarchy and each segment reflecting the size or value of that category. In this awesome sunburst visualization, we can see here that most of the cars in the data are gas cars with a sedan body type. Before I talk about the next visualization, which is the Sanki chart, let me give you some fun fact about it. It is the only visualization whose name is based on its inventor. Originally developed by Captain Matthew Sanki in the late 19th century to illustrate energy efficiency in steam engines. The diagram has since evolved into a versatile tool for visual storytelling. A Sanki diagram is a powerful and elegant visualization used to depict the flow. Here we see a flow between car brand and body style, and we can observe that most of the cars are sedan, and BMW has most number of sedan cars. Such a flow-based visualization has revolutionized data visualization, as well as it is very nice to look at. Now let's move on to a visualization which is very important in current age of social networking. A network chart is a dynamic and visually compelling way to represent relationships and connections between entities, known as nodes, linked by lines called edges. Whether illustrating social networks, communication systems, or biological interactions, network charts excel at revealing complex interdependencies and hidden structures within large data sets. I am hoping you found all visualization interesting. Now let us do a knowledge check quiz. Are you ready? Let me ask the first question. Which visualization is suitable for displaying multivariate data? Let me give you a few seconds to think and a hint. The hint here is multivariate data. Okay, let me reveal the answer. Correct answer is radar chart. It is a graphical method for displaying multivariate data. I hope you got that right. Now let me move to the second question. You are interested in displaying data in a flow format. Which visual is best suitable? Let me give you a few seconds to think and a hint. The hint here is flow format. I am sure you will get this. Okay, let me reveal the answer. Correct answer is Sanki chart. It helps depict a flow such as flow of resources, energy, money, or data between stages or categories. I hope you got that right. Now let me move to the last question. Which visual is suitable to represent connections in a social network? Let me give you a few seconds to think and a hint. The hint here is network. You should get this. Okay, let me reveal the answer. Correct answer is network. It is a dynamic and visually compelling way to represent relationships and connections such as social network. All right, my friends, hopefully you have enjoyed the video. Please do subscribe to the channel, comment, and like the video. See you soon in another exciting video.